What is going on, everyone? Israel back again with another video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the Chicago Cubs. This team has definitely been interesting the last couple of seasons. Really haven't been a crazy good team. They're pretty solid in 2023. So we take a look at their last couple of seasons right here. I mean, last time this team was really good was probably 2020, maybe 2018 at that point when they were in the playoffs. But yeah, overall the last 3 seasons, I mean, they looked good last year. We're like 1 game out of a postseason spot, so that would have been pretty exciting. But 2024 could be this team's year. 83 and 97 last year. They would have won 1 more game. You know, in 2023 they would have tied, I think, the Marlins or Diamondbacks or something like that, and then they would have gone to tiebreakers. It's a little bit unfortunate the way that kind of season ended for them. But in 2024, I definitely think they could bounce back. They definitely signed their replacements. We obviously know Stroman left. We obviously know they got their Marcus Stroman replacement with Shōta Imanaga. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce his name. Then we obviously got Bellinger back, which is pretty exciting. And we got a lot of prospects, which I'm very excited about. So overall, we got, you know, a little bit maybe better. I don't know. It's kind of tough to say right now with this squad. But overall, I'm pretty excited about this team in 2024. I think if we take a look at their contracts right now, they definitely have some pretty interesting ones as we're going to go through it. Obviously, they signed Dansby Swanson to that massive contract that he's going to be locked up at shortstop. We still have Suzuki for a decent amount of years. Got about 4 seasons with him left. We still got Kyle Hendricks for 1 more season. Probably in his last year, in my opinion, to be honest. He'll be 35 in 2025. So I don't know if the Cubs will re-sign him again. He's obviously the last player on that World Series squad, which is definitely interesting. We obviously have James Talon for another 3 seasons. We got Ian Happ for another 3 seasons. And Nico Horner for another 3 seasons. Definitely an interesting year when that free agency hits with those 3 players because they're all pretty solid. Talon probably won't get another contract. In my opinion, I don't like the contract he's on now, to be honest. We have Drew Smiley for probably 1 more season. He has a mutual in 25, so we'll see. We got Yan Gomes for another season. Then we got Hector Neris for another season, and he's got the team option for next year, so it can be interesting. And then we obviously got Cody Bellinger for like 3 more seasons. I'm pretty sure that's the contract he signed. Definitely excited to have Bellinger back. Great player. Excited to watch him play again. And Bellinger gives the team a lot of interesting spots they could put him at because he could play first, he could play the outfield, he could DH, so he's very versatile in that aspect. Now, if we take a look at the arbitration on this squad, we got a lot of players in that arbitration phase, a lot of pitchers in here, but also some of the hitters as well. So not really a lot of money is getting paid out through arbitration, probably just Justin Steele. He's probably getting paid the most through arbitration. If we take a look at this team's financial situation in 2024, it's about $143.3 million committed to their squad right now. If we count in the arbitration and all the other fees, it's about $167.2 million. And that Cody Bellinger contract will probably bring that up a little bit more too. And the Imanaga contract, because that's not in Baseball Reference either. So I'd probably say like 180 or 190 for this team. Definitely a decent amount of money for this squad, but it is Chicago. They are a big market team, so I'm not really too surprised. But where the Cubs thrive is definitely in their prospect department. They have the most players on the top 100 in 2024. And this is very exciting to see. I mean, some of these guys will be up this year, some of them will be up next year. And it's just very exciting to see. Let's go through them. There are 7 prospects, as you guys see on your screen right now. Ton of guys all over here. A couple names you probably know, a couple names you don't know. But let's just get right into it. Starting at number 16 is Pete Crow Armstrong. He was obviously on the team last year. He was drafted in 2020, first round pick for the Mets at 19, and his ETA is 2024. And Pete Crow Armstrong was in the Javi Baez trade when he was over to the Mets, so that's how we got him. Really good player. Pretty glad we did that trade, knowing how his career went. So obviously he was with the Cubs last year for a little bit. He had 14 ABs, didn't get any hits. He only walked, and that was pretty much it, so pretty bad. It's definitely annoying to watch him at the plate too, because we were trying to compete for a wild card spot, and we were hitting him for some reason, which made no sense to me. But looking at his minor league career, definitely had a lot better down there. 271 in AAA. Played really solid throughout AA and AAA last year. So I'm definitely excited to see him. He's obviously been hitting well in spring training, so I'm definitely excited to see him during the regular season. Probably get a hit there. But yeah, I just didn't like the way they used him in 2023. Just did not like that at all. But he will definitely be a good player. I'm wondering just where he's going to start in the outfield. If he's going to play center and Bellinger will play first or something like that. That's what I kind of will imagine, just because our first base slot is kind of open at this point. But definitely going to be interesting to see where he slots in. Coming in at number 26 is Cade Horton. He was drafted in 2022, first overall pick for the Cubs at number 7. His ETA is 2024. So obviously his first year in the minor leagues was 2023. Pitched really well in AA actually in those 27 innings he had, and in A as well. In high A, kind of struggled a little bit. 383 is not horrible in 47 innings, but his Ks are really solid across his whole season last year. At 88.1 innings and 117 Ks, which is pretty good. 2.65 ERA through his whole minor league career so far is pretty solid overall, and his ETA is 2024. So I'm excited to see where he's going to slot in this season, especially how he does in spring training. He's definitely a player to watch in the Cubs pitching staff right now. Definitely a solid prospect. Excited for him to get to the league. So coming in at number 47 is Owen Cassidy, and he was actually drafted in 2020, second round pick number 45 by San Diego. His ETA is 2025, and the Cubs were able to get him from the Hugh Darvish trade, so that's where he's from. And his 2023 stats, his minor league career is pretty solid across the board. Batted 289 in AA last season, had a ton of games played, ton of hits across the board. Just overall good stats in general in the minor leagues. So definitely excited to see him. His ETA is 2025. We'll see if he's probably to start AAA or at least play AA again in this season, but definitely going to be a good player, and I'm definitely excited to see him. He's also an outfielder, so we got a lot of outfielders coming up in the system, which is definitely interesting to see where they're going to slot in, but definitely excited about this kid moving forward. But coming in at number 51 is Michael Bush. He was drafted in 2019, first overall pick from the Dodgers, number 31. His ETA is 2024. The Cubs got him from that trade in the offseason with the Dodgers, I think in about January, so they were able to pick him up. He batted okay with LA, batted a 167, not the best in 27 games. He had 2 home runs and 3 doubles, so not horrible in his 12 hits. But when he's in the minor leagues in 2023, absolutely dominated. Had a 323 batting average in AAA in 98 games, so absolutely insane in AAA. Definitely going to be a good player for the Cubs. Definitely excited to see where he's going to slot in for the infield. But I'm just excited to see where they're going to put him at, because, you know, we have a good infield as it stands right now, but we could definitely use a third baseman or a first baseman over there, depending on where everyone else slots in. So definitely going to be a fighting for your spot on the Cubs if you're one of these prospects, because it's definitely going to be an interesting season for him. Coming in at number 54 is Matt Shaw, obviously a pretty familiar name. He was drafted in 2023, first overall pick for the Cubs at 13. His ETA is 2025. So obviously should be familiar for most people, but he hit pretty insane throughout his minor league career so far. You know, hit really good in rookie ball in the 3 games there. Hit pretty good in high A, skipping A altogether in his 20 games there. Batted almost 400, which is absolutely insane. And then in Double A was 292. So really solid for this kid in the 38 games he played in the minor leagues. He's batting a 357 in the minors, which is absolutely insane. So I can't wait for this kid to come up. He does play short and second, so I don't really know where he's going to play, especially because we got Nico Horner and we got, you know, Swanson there, so I have no idea where he's going to play. Yeah, he's definitely a solid talent so far in the minor league system. ETA 2025, so definitely got another season under the books, probably in the minor leagues. But with the way he's playing, man, he might be with the team this season. Coming at number 65 is Kevin Alcantara. He was signed July 12, 2018 by the New York Yankees. His ETA is 2025. And the Cubs were able to acquire him with the Anthony Rizzo trade. Obviously, when they were selling everyone, they got him. Pretty okay talent, I would say, throughout his career. Been a 282 throughout his minor league career in the last 4 seasons. Definitely pretty solid overall, and even last year he played really good, even in Double A. So he's projected 2025 right now. We're gonna see where he is. Probably a bit in Double A or Triple A in my opinion. But yeah, definitely a solid player. Once again, another outfielder, so we're gonna see where he plays too. Coming in at number 73 is James Trininos. I'm pretty sure that's how to pronounce his name. He was drafted in 2021, second overall pick, number 56 for the Cubs. His ETA is 2025. He's definitely got some time to develop on this list. Currently in that Double A region. He only played 3 games there, batted 333 right there, so pretty solid overall. In the 80 games he played in high A, batted 285, so really solid career at least last year overall. And definitely exciting to see where he's going to play, because, you know, he's been 284 in his minor league career. He's playing pretty solid, so definitely going to get to the league soon, and I'm definitely excited to watch him play. Those are your 7 prospects for the Cubs. A lot of players here, but definitely exciting to watch these guys get to the league, and definitely exciting for him to play. And a couple of them will be playing this season, which is definitely exciting to watch. So my prediction for the Chicago Cubs squad is I think this is the year they get back in the postseason. I don't know if it's going to be a division winner. I don't know if it's going to be a wild card, but I just got a feeling they're going to get back in there, man. Especially as a fan, I definitely have this team in the postseason right now. We're going to go over predictions next week here on the channel, but they played good last year. They were right in that race pretty much the whole time until the last kind of week of the season, and it kind of fell apart a little bit. So it is what it is, but I definitely think 2024 they could turn around with the squad they have, the players they got coming up. I just think they're going to be a solid squad. So what do you guys think about the Chicago Cubs moving forward? Where do you guys have this squad in your predictions? I definitely have them highly because I just think highly of my team, you know. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, everyone.